faceoff. Now, again, this is an area Army has to keep an eye on. But last week, Graber and the Black Knights as a whole, they went 7-10, and you see the new rules is the starting position. There's no more crouching as that ball's up in the air and won by St. Joe's. Bayer immediately, or Lehman, I'm sorry, getting in there immediately.
To watch, and they talked last week about his comparisons to Rob Pennell, right? Kind of that bulldog behind the net at X, dodging, turning the corner, and then utilizing his teammates. It's a great comparison. I know Nick Turn looks up to Rob Pennell, and he's certainly playing like him at that level.
12:24 left to go in the first quarter. 1-1. Army and St. Joe's. Graber and Cole on the faceoff. Graber doing a good job to pin it, and big hit put on, but the ground ball is going to squirt free. Zach Cole, the All-American, scoops it.
A lot of depth around him, so exciting to see him get back on the field here.
And you just saw the replay there. He finished through the check as well. So Abshire, a very strong physical player. Graber trying to tie this up, and coming in, he'll win his first faceoff of the day. And that's only really emerging after he got injured early on in his campaign. Pops free. No push called. Bayer trying to scoop the ground ball, and eventually it'll be taken by Davenport. So back-to-back face-off wins for the Black Knights. 4-1 and 10 seconds left to go. Still a little bit of time if you're able to get a clean win. And tied up by Graber, and Cole able to pick it up, tosses it into the ground. It'll head out of bounds with 1.2 seconds left.
Second quarter off strong. Maybe win a face-off and start building that momentum back up and get back in this game.
Zach Cole and Stevie Graber, 3 wins apiece in the first quarter, which is a check mark in the side of the Black Knights as Graber scoops that one back. Davenport can't scoop it, and Cole will get the win, but Stevie Graber continuing to do a good job at X for the Black Knights to try and neutralize one of the best.
Just really a heads-up player, playing well off the rest of this Army offensive.
Face-off tied up, knocked down. Jones will give chase, and won by the Blackshire goal we saw earlier.
Yeah, just a great hard shot, placed up that top corner. Zulo really just a little bit late on reacting on that one. Getting upfield here, putting this ball past Zulo, but if Army's able to convert those defensive stops into transition opportunities, it's going to be a long afternoon for St. Joe's.
Cole wins the face-off.
You want to start winning some face-offs and get some long offensive possessions. Just start building some confidence, start chipping away here at this 8-1 lead.
Graber and Cole. Nice play by Zach Cole, knocking the ball back to Adam Ritter. Goes parallel with the sideline, and it'll travel to X. 8-1, but the spring sports are finally here, the fall sports as well. We can't forget about those, and basketball, hockey, and other winter sports finishing up their seasons as we're ready to start the second half from Michie Stadium.
Yeah, just one quick shout out. I mean, you talked about spring sports, fall sports happening here at West Point and across the country, right? Shout out to those game operations people, those communications individuals who are doing double duty.
As Army had a couple of stops, but elongated possessions. We talked about that early. That's what St. Joe's wanted to do, and now Graber with the violation will give it right back to St. Joe's. But Army, trouble clearing the ball.
Issue on defense. They're not sliding, but St. Joe's has found something that's working for them.
Zach Cole wins the face-off to take the face-off. Fog is lightening just a bit. You can see the far sideline from our vantage point now. 5 minutes ago, you couldn't even see the midfield logo. Graber with a nice clean win.
2 quarters there. St. Joe's came out hot. Army was very sloppy to start the third quarter, and then kind of Army took possession of the ball and settled it down and really controlled the second half of that quarter. So some face-offs here, and kind of that's their strength, right? That's their bread and butter. If they can get back to winning face-offs, right, you got a chance to create some opportunities offensively. They've got 3 goals here in the second half, a good start to the fourth quarter. So
Cole bats it back to one of his wingers. Big hit put on. Graber not able to jar the ball loose. You got Loyola, you've got Navy, who's got one of the top 5 recruiting classes in the country, but Army the game to 13-5, but Army will on their way to their second victory of the season. Picked up by Zach Cole, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to get this in. Zach Cole, All-American face-off caliber player. He's proved it today. He has won 13 of 21 face-offs from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and that high school just produces